So welcome to the tutorial on how to utilize the vintage BMW website. First thing we're going to do is log in. If you haven't joined yet, you can click on membership here. And then once you click on membership, you will find a list of possibilities. Please select one. And then once you select a membership, you come to the next screen, and here is where you will put your information in and your credit card information. And so please join up for a membership if you do not already have one. If you already have a membership, you click on login here. You will see your username and enter your username, enter your password. In this case, it's saved for me. Then click login, and you will see the ID up here. Then you can click on my account, see when your account expires. Click on edit your profile, change your password, and log out. Now, let's start with the site itself. The most interesting parts of the site are the magazine area. So here's where you'll find the current magazines. So these are the magazines that are being published now. We have scanned all the magazines going back, excuse me for the fast scroll here, but we've scanned all the magazines going back to volume 1, issue 1. So we have all the magazines here, but what you'll find is if you click on magazines is you'll come to the latest one. Here's the latest, here's October of 2024, and so forth and so on. So if you want to see the latest magazine, you click on this, and then you get your viewer up straight away. So that's how you can view digital magazines. Now you'll also find here the archived vintage motorcycle news, the VMCA news. This was a partner organization, and we've now published all of their magazines online. We're going to skip over forums for a bit. Membership, we already spoke about. Knowledge base. So under the knowledge base, you will find a library. In the library, there's several things that you can do. You can select a model. So in this case, I might be interested in an R4. Okay, great, single cylinder. And under here, we can see all the owner's manuals, all the parts manuals, and so forth and so on. We can select an R12. And right away, you'll see all the information for R12s that we have, which is quite voluminous. Instead of doing that, you can reset over here. You can look at select if you just want to look at airheads or plungers or rigids or rigid frames or /2s. You can look at all of them right here. So I could click on rigid, and now I'm seeing all the hardtail, if you will, BMWs here. And there is all the list of everything we have for them. The same way you can select a language, and you can go there. Further, you can actually type a search right here. So if I type Bing and hit return, you will see all the service manuals and so forth and so on that we have for Bing that references that. Okay? So that's how, if you type R52, same thing. You can type anything here and hit return, but the point is it's very interesting because you can do searches across multiple documents. So that's our technical library. Once you click on one of these, you will then be led to the actual handbook itself, and that's the way that works. Now, also under Knowledge Base are instructional videos. We have a whole YouTube channel of instructional videos. Please feel free to look into them and check them out. Ask if there's something that we're missing. We have Snowbum's website here. We have archived that. Useful links. Down here, and useful links are links to other organizations, rebuilders. I'll click on that. So all different types. Again, you can search in here, you can go into filters, you can search if you want, but you can find other shops that may be able to help you. So under BMW model info, we have a different view. So if we come down here and look at the same R4, this is in year order. So we come down here and look at the R4. Just right away, you can see, okay, it was built from 32 to 37. You can look at that. Single cylinder, 398 cc's, and then this gives you the chassis number and engine numbers here. Okay, come into R4, and this is the model page for the R4, again, years. Here we've included the library information straight into the model page, so all the things that you can find in the library, you can find here. And then here's the other detailed specifications on R4s. Okay, interesting one is chassis numbers had a preceding P as well. So that's something to look for, and of course 6,500 produced. So that is the model information. So you can come down and look at all the models in year order. You can also search for an engine or a frame. I'm just going to type some number. I don't even know what it's going to match. And bam, there you go. Matched an R42. It matched several things because of the number I typed, which was interesting. So yeah, so you can type that. You can type an engine number, and you can go and do a search there. Next up, we have the bibliography, which is a list of interesting books that we wanted to highlight for customers. Please feel free to look at them. We have videos, which are unlike the instructional videos. This is more, interesting, fun videos, maybe a couple instructional videos, but they're not part of our You Can Do It series, which is here. We have our genealogy graph, which there's a whole nother video on it. You can click down here, view our instructional video. So a whole nother video on the genealogy graph and how to use it. But just really quickly, if I'm interested in 2-cylinder, rigid motorcycles, and I want everything before 1930, there they all are. 2-cylinder, rigid, and these are all the possibilities. Okay, so I might be interested in 63, and the interesting is you mouse over it, you see all the information. If you click on it, it leads you back to the model page for that. So yes, we feed our own system here. Peter Ardren's technical tips, we've archived that. Orphan list, this is a list of either frames or engines that have been orphaned. If you have one that matches, and only one that matches, this is not a, hey, build your own bike with multiple frames and engines, and we ask for verification. So if you have one that matches, you can actually put your matching numbers motorcycle back together. After orphans list, we've archived John Lacko's fabulous Beamer garage. That's here. And we have the BMW, For the Joy of Riding BMW journals, also archived. So you can come and you can look at one of these. And these are published directly from BMW. Okay, we have those archived as well. So we have a lot of archives under here. We have events. We have a full store. So that's really what's here. Please look around, check it out. And then we have the forums. And the forums are very active and used on a very regular basis. So I'll just go quickly through the areas. Antique is 23 to 45, vintage 48 to 69, classic 70 to 25 years ago. We have a special forum for the R90S. The R90S WorldNet, which was an email-based system, is now archived here. We have our flying brick, conversions, racing site, which is interesting, our tools and techniques, the stew pot, which is anything you want to discuss, our general store, forum issues, anything that you're having problems with, posted here, or questions. Then we have our members only area. These are areas that only members can see. So if you come in and you're free, you'll be able to see these are here. You're not going to be able to actually see any content in it. Clubhouse, bikes for sale, parts for sale, accessories for sale, and wanted. Nice part about this is when someone sends a bike or a part for sale here, you can be fairly sure it's real. You still have to do due diligence. You still have to check. You still have to make sure that everything is good. It's all kosher. So please do your due diligence in any of these areas. But these are members only that can post here. So that is the overview of our site. If you have any questions, please send them to webmaster@vintagebmw.org, or even better, go on the forums and ask them there, and you'll get answers straight away. Thank you for being a member of Vintage BMW.